Hello Scorpios, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you a general reading for this. Lots of cool energy going on. We have the A8 Lionsgate portal happening tomorrow on Saturday, so huge energy there. We had an amazingly powerful full moon in Aquarius that happened this past Monday on the 3rd of August. So I don't know about you guys, but my goodness, that was pretty intense, and it's still doing its job. Clearing people, clearing situations, clearing karma. It's like, nope, 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 get out of the way. Here's the plan. Here's the path. It's clear. Now go forward. So allow that energy to work its magic and don't interfere with it. Allow it to happen. So it was a very powerful full moon, which is all about completions and endings. So before I get ahead of myself, let's tune in energetically. Let's calm ourselves. Let's go ahead and sink in and tune in with this beautiful singing bowl. And yeah, here we go. Let's connect. Okay, awesome. So, Scorpios, I hope you all are having an amazing I hope the full moon wasn't too harsh with you all. But again, if you're observing energies or situations exiting your life, allow it to happen. Because new timelines are being brought in for us. We are in portal energy, so there's a video that I released for you guys a couple weeks ago talking specifically about the light portal energy that we're currently in. Tomorrow's the Lion's Gate, so 8th of this is a very powerful day, very energetic day. So if you're setting intentions, be mindful of your thoughts, be intentional with them. And tomorrow's a great day to sort of be in a meditative state with them, just to sort of focus in and hone in on those thoughts, you know, clarifying to the universe what you want in this new phase, because all of us, the collective, is literally experiencing a Wheel of Fortune type situation where the wheel of karma is changing, our luck is changing. Again, we're ending old karma for a new story to begin. A new major chapter to begin. So just flow with it and, you know, use the energy tomorrow of the portal, the Lionsgate portal, to really sort of catalyze those intentions and help start bringing them into the 3D. All right. So your Goddess of the Moon Oracle card is the 2 card, Wisdom. Yeah. 2 is a master number. Go ahead and Google the meaning of 2. Usually you see it in pair 2, so that's an important number. But wisdom, this is about transmuting the lessons of karma and transmuting them into wisdom. You know, taking on that pain, hurt, and suffering, and understanding what the reason for it, what the lesson was for it. Learning the lessons of the past, learning the lessons of karma. Because once you learn that, you're able to ascend. You're able to step higher into your truth and further onto your spiritual path, because you're gaining the wisdom and the knowledge that you need in order to elevate yourself. And when you do that, you're also calling in higher vibrational relationships, surrounding yourself with higher vibrational people, and having higher vibrational experiences in life, right? So yeah, wisdom is coming in. I love that. It's sort of like a tail end of a full moon. Yeah, that's really awesome. It could also be a waning moon. It is a waning moon. Yeah. So kind of what we're experiencing right now, because we just had the full moon, so now it's going to start waning in order for the new moon to come in. We have a new moon coming up on the 18th of August, the new moon in Leo. And right after that, we enter Virgo season, so earth energy. We can start grounding in our intentions. All right. Awesome. Okay, Scorpio, off to a good start. So I'm going to use the Mystic Moon Tarot deck, and I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for you to create the Celtic Cross spread. It's going to take me a minute just to shuffle. But yeah, so it's Leo energy, fire energy. It's very fun. It's very playful. It's very flirty. You know, have fun with it. Lots of changes are happening in our lives personally, you know. It may not feel very good, especially if there's a lot of energy that's exiting. Just allow it. You know, you're hanging on to it out of comfort, and it's familiar. It's because it's what you know. Don't fear the unfamiliar. Don't fear the new. I think a lot of people hang on to energy and situations because they're afraid of being alone. And they're afraid of the unknown in that regard. That's where life gets good. Because then you're in a total space of freedom and liberation. And I do feel like those are two key words for the month of August and for this light portal energy. It is about freedom and liberation, ultimately, from yourself, from demons, from sins of the past, from karma, all of that, from old crap that doesn't serve you. Get rid of it. That has nothing to do with you today, right? You're evolving, you're ascending, you're growing, and you have to break through the chains of the past in order to allow that new growth to take shape and to do what it needs to do for you, right? So this is a very exciting time period. And 8 Lionsgate happens every year, so does this portal. This is one of my favorite times of year because so many great things comes out of it. It's a catalyst, right? But you have to be mindful of what's happening and just trust that the universe has your back. And again, sometimes it feel chaotic and feel like, you know, everything or everyone is leaving you, but it's the universe doing its job, you know, to cleanse and purify your space for your highest good. Okay, so we have your Celtic cross spread. Let me just take a minute. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So sometimes when an ace is reversed, this can mean delays. Ace of Pentacles, so abundance, maybe a job offer, maybe an apology or an offer of love is trying to come in, but there's things that are going on with you that's perhaps blocking that opportunity or that energy from coming in. Aces represent the potential for something new, okay? The twos or the pages, now it's the twos where it starts to have a bit more tangibility to that, you know, to whatever the ace represents. All right, so yeah, the opportunity for new beginnings is here. It's delayed because I'm getting the sense that you're in the process of clearing karma and the new timelines are still being drawn out and figured out. So it's a timing thing at the spiritual universal level. It has not so much with you, but don't block the changes. Allow what needs to exit and welcome in the new, all right? Because that's what's going to bring this ace, that's going to turn this ace upright, okay? So just sort of keep that in mind. Oh, wow, and underneath this ace is the Wheel of Fortune. So, ooh, gosh. New changes. Interesting. So don't block it because new changes are coming in. Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card coming in for you. Yeah, so this is Leo energy. It's the 8 card. We're in the 8th month of the year. We have the 8 Lionsgate coming in tomorrow. Yes, so don't block the changes. Allow what needs to happen so that way this Wheel of Fortune can turn and this Ace of Pentacles can go upright for you to bring you all sorts of happiness and abundance, and just stay strong. Just stay strong throughout all of this, okay? So just a little side message that came through from the bottom of the deck for you guys. All right, so let's get started. What's going on with Scorpio? Your central energy is the 6 of Wands reversed. Some of you may not be feeling very victorious. Some of you may be feeling out of the spotlight, out of the limelight, like no one's watching or no one's paying attention. Overall, what I'm getting is that this is personal victories. Things that you're celebrating within yourself. maybe certain milestones that you're sort of keeping private and personal. It's not something that you're going to just share on social media or whatnot. I think these are personal wins, personal gains. Because crossing you is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So maybe feeling left out in the dark a little bit. I do get the sense that maybe some of you are definitely turning within to sort of conduct some self-evaluation, self-assessment of where you've been and where you're going. Because I do get the sense, remember, going back to this wisdom card with the oracle, this is you lining up with self and with spirit. And this is you sort of taking the knowledge of the past to transmute it into wisdom, to integrate those wounds and lessons within yourself, to carry it forward, as life lessons and as life wisdom. And I do get the sense that that's what you're doing. So this is very, very personal, very spiritual journey that you're on, right? But you do need to take some time out to do that, because it's very personal, it's very private. You are moving towards yourself. This is Four of Wands energy. You're looking for more balance and more stability in your life and in all of your relationships. Sometimes this could be the card of marriage if it's coupled with other cards such as like the Two of Cups or the Lover's card. Not seeing that right now. So what I'm getting is that this is stabilizing yourself, finding your footing, redefining your home, redefining who you are, just sort of coming back to self, integrating yourself, getting to know yourself again, things like that. In your recent past, you struggled with some boundaries. There have been some issues where you were struggling with yourself to exit out of situations or remove yourself from situations that were no longer serving you. And I feel like there was a lot of boundary issues that maybe people took advantage of you or something. But yeah, I get the sense that you're also looking, you're doing a lot of self-reflection and self-evaluation to where you're looking at where to draw the new lines in the sand, so to speak. So this is definitely boundaries, but this is about regaining confidence, regaining courage, to make the final ascent. Because when this comes in upright, this is about achieving a goal. This woman climbed a mountain, so summiting the mountain, it's no easy feat. So I do think that you are still making your way up that mountain because you want to summit and be at the peak, but there's a struggle. Sometimes this is the struggle bus card. Maybe putting too much effort in the wrong areas. Maybe you need to rethink your plan and reassess your resources and reallocate resources. But something is off balance. This is coming in your recent past. So I get the sense that this is why you're turning within, and doing sort of a soul searching exercise, to figure out where you can bring balance back into your life, or to reassess why you're struggling and come up with solutions to correct that. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. We kind of create the struggle. We can control how we react to certain situations. We are responsible for our own personal happiness and security. It's when we start depending on external sources where we get mucked up, right? So I do get the sense this is you coming back to self and to recorrect that. In your mind's eye, King of Cups. I feel like this could be you guys, Scorpio. I feel like this is you sort of mastering yourself with this king. The king is very balanced, has a really good relationship between heart and mind space. And he's not overly emotional and he's not overly egoic. He's very nurturing, very loving, very caring, but mastered his emotions and has a strong relationship with spirit, spirit and self between the 3D and the 5D. He sort of can straddle both worlds, the physical and the spiritual. So I get the sense, Scorpios, that this is what's on your mind, what you're trying to achieve. And I do think that you are in strong connection with spirit. I mean, we saw that immediately with the Oracle card, the Wisdom card. So there is a lot of spiritual exchanges and dialogue going on between you and source energy, you and your spirit guides, right? You all are very psychic individuals. So I do think that your intuition is extremely high right now and is extremely strong. In your near future, you are releasing heartache. You are releasing disappointments, pain, suffering. This is old karma that's being washed away. So allow it to flow out. And then once these swords fall out, you still have the piercings of the heart, the wounds. You have to take time to allow those wounds to heal as well. So what does that mean? So I feel like this is part of your journey, part of your introspective journey that you're on. To take note of it, journal, write about it, maybe work with others, other healers, other life coaches. You want to check out the website, awakenhealings.org, if you're interested, see what I do and what I offer. But yeah, you're definitely healing yourself from big stuff, from big karma, things from the past. This could be childhood wounding. This is the abandonment wound, the rejection wound. Maybe there's some daddy issues going on, mother issues, or healing the mother wound. So this, I think, is what's going on here in order to become a more whole, integrated person for the future, to be a better version of yourself, right? You have the World card, which is amazing. This is self-mastery. This is ascension. This is major completions. This is the universe saying, Scorpio, job well done. Congratulations. Turn the tassel. You've graduated. Now it's time to level up. So you're definitely leveling up right now. Your environment is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So this is you sort of taking stock of where you've been and what it is that you want to plant for the future. This is you, planting the seeds of intention, but you can't rush it. So just allow the changes to come in as they will on their own timeline. Also, this is giving you a chance and an opportunity to up-level your energy, to become a vibrational for whatever seeds of intentions you have planted, right? Maybe the energy is a bit off, but this is why you're doing your soul work, the shadow work, because that's going to help elevate your vibrational energy to come into alignment with your intentions. So your fears and hopes and fears section is being represented by the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I get the sense that this is you guys, that you're being represented here by the Queen of Wands, someone who's very sociable, who's warm-hearted, nurturing, kind of like the life of the party, just, gravitates towards people and people gravitate towards her, very giving, she just has that fire energy, just someone who's fun to be around with. I feel like this is you guys. So step into this energy, have fun with what's happening right now in the 3D. It may feel heavy, it may feel a bit chaotic, but you gotta have fun. Joy is what's going to lift you out of this heavy energy. Joy is what's going to naturally raise your vibrational energy and what's going to help you co-create quicker with the universe. All right, so just something to think about. Okay, and your final outcome is the Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, so I don't get the sense that this is romance. I get the sense that when the Ten of Cups comes in, this is about you reevaluating what pure happiness means to you. What is going to make Scorpio smile at the soul level? Okay, so this may be something you would like to meditate upon, or maybe a good journal topic. What do you really want? And it's not just like the superficial stuff. This is personal to you. This is specific to you. This is the stuff that you want to put your intention towards, put your energy towards. Tomorrow, the 8th of August, will be a great day to ponder this question, because it's the 8 Lions Gate portal, and whatever we focus on is just going to be catalyzed a lot quicker. Something to think about, okay? All right, so let's move on. I'm feeling called to do the journey of love for you guys. These are higher level messages that come in from Spirit. Ooh, this is beautiful. you have the Divine card, the Ethereal Touch. Look at that. I'm seeing an angel. I'm seeing a lot of root chakra energy coming through, so getting grounded. Seeing some heart energy with the heart chakra here, but a lot of root, sacral, a little bit of solar plexus. Yeah, this is about self-worth. This is about authenticity, getting grounded, getting rooted. But the ethereal touch. So I'm going to read from the book on this one because these messages are usually, geez, so spot on. I'll hold up the card. Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact in the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are far more profound than be immediately obvious. The touch of your soul is ethereal, spiritual, of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you, I skipped a sentence. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lives and breathes through you. Remember that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and give, it is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. Oh my God, Scorpio, oh God, my face is itching. So when I know that I'm onto something, the face starts itching. I think some of you all are light workers and healers, and this is the time for you to step into your gifts. And I do get the sense, remember we were talking about the wisdom and having that strong connection with spirit between you and spirit? This is why you are meant to be a light worker and a healer. Maybe some of you are massage technicians, masseuses, maybe Reiki therapists, master Reiki, Reiki masters. If you're not already doing so, it sounds like your hands have a lot of healing power. So you want to consider getting certified in Reiki or massage techniques. Because I think for some of you, this is your calling. For others, it's your spiritual light, your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities to talk to people and to help show people the direction. So, interesting, Scorpio. That's why you're healing all of this, because yes, you are ascending and you're stepping into your true path, into your true power. So let's go ahead and shift gears real quick. We're going to do some love oracle. This is pure love that I'm going to be using. We're going to check in with the divine masculine and the divine feminine and just see what we get from here. All right. So these were the masculines, these were the feminines. Okay, so masculine would like to share to his feminine. I wish I could hug you now, but I do not feel good enough. Okay. I'm getting a bit of a separation here, perhaps. Like a non-union thing. Feminine to her masculine. I think of you as a best friend. And please forgive me. Interesting. Yeah. It feels like the feminine in this connection made the decision to separate or to go into separation. I do feel like this is someone from the past that's definitely coming back in, wishing to reconcile. The masculine energy is not feeling very worthy right now, so there'll be some self-worth issues. Feminine is seeking the masculine's forgiveness. So, yeah. I feel like this is part of the healing process that you're working through, Scorpio. Clearing some karma, sort of setting the stage and creating space to maybe consider allowing this energy to come back into your life. But I feel like there's a few things that need to line up and to take place first. Let's check in with these soulmate oracles, okay? I just picked up these little guys a couple days ago and they're really interesting. Okay. Interesting. So your message is, no matter what changes life brings, nothing will change your love for you. You give life purpose. Because of you, I feel safe. I am forever grateful. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. I feel like this is feminine speaking to her masculine. Yeah, I'll read that again. No matter what life changes brings, nothing will change love for you. You give life purpose. And because of you, I feel safe. I am forever grateful. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful message. What's next? How are we in time? Okay, let's go ahead and do Nature's Whispers. There we go. Let's see what comes out. Inner Truths. Yeah, absolutely. We definitely saw that central to your reading with the Six of Wands reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you going within, exploring your inner truth, maybe even redefining what that means, or defining it for the first time, because in the past energy space was the Seven of Wands reverse, which is boundaries, redefining your worth, redefining sort of your limits. It's also a bit of a struggle. So yeah, you're working through things. I think you're working through yourself, your shadow self. So yeah, you are discovering your inner truths, your inner shadow. And this is a King card, which reduces to 7. So 7 of Wands, kind of what I'm picking up here. So, okay. Scorpios, that's all I have for you right now. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know how it resonated for you. Lots going on here. Good luck on your soul work and your shadow work. If you're interested in working with me, awakenhealings.org. All right, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.